Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone here in Ziemeļsala discussion tent. Whatever you are joining us in person or remotely or watching this discussion afterwards in recording, regards to our friends from Wiederosen who also are ready to follow this discussion. Today's discussion is about change of systems, about redefining meaningful life and support for people with disabilities. And yeah, my name is Ilze Kurme, and I'm the chair of the board at Kemhill Village Roškalni. Today I will be guiding and moderating this conversation, and in my daily professional work I'm involved in social policy making, more precisely in children and family policy, and providing also supervisions for professionals across various fields. And my voluntary works already for 10 years goes to Kemhill Village Roškalni, where I'm assisting with fundraising and communication matters. And yeah, just for introduction, Kemhill Village Roškalni is part of international network of villages, of Kemhill villages. There are more than 100 villages around the world. A lot of them are in Scandinavia, also in Asia, United States and Russia, and also other countries. And the main idea is to have a home for people with mental disabilities, where together with co-workers live and work and feature different workshops. And for example, as in Roškalni, it's a workshop of paper and cheese and tea production, as well as Roškalni have livestock farming and garden for both personal use and also for sale. Yeah, now our discussion today is based on two parts. One is inspiration from a remarkable and wonderful Norwegian documentary, Being Ola. There will be demonstrated fragments which we all can see together here, and then we will engage in a conversation with the panelists and have some reflection about what we are seeing and what we would like to emphasize on. And yeah, last some 5 to 7 minutes will be, in the end will be questions and answers from auditory, so please be ready to ask anything you see that maybe is interesting for you to understand more deeply. And now let me introduce you to our discussions today's panelists. And the first panelist is Ola Henningsen. The main character, if I can say that, it's like from the fiction films of film Being Ola. Ola has lived in Kemhill Village, Wiederosen since 2013, and he is working in the local shop and running Sandy's Cafe. He serves as the village meeting reporter and enjoys forestry work. And his role in the film. For his role in the film, Ola has also received several awards like Golden Frame and Jonas Award. And Ola is delighted to have participated in firework events in Roškalni and have been in Latvia for several times. The next participant, yeah, Ola, welcome. The next participant is Ragnhild Nøst Bergem, a Norwegian director and photographer. In 2023, she directed documentary Being Ola, but the work already started long before 2033. And this sensitive portrait of Olas is like a fight for equality and independence in the Wiederosen community, and the film has won several awards also, including prestigious Jonas Preisen. And both Ola and Ragnhild also has participated in film-based discussions at several film festivals in different countries. Well, the next participant is Vilnis Neimanis, co-founder of Kemhill Foundation Roškalni back in already 1999. It's the time, Roškalni working in Latvia. Currently, Vilnis is living in Vidarosen in Norway, and he serves as vice chair of the Norwegian Kemhill Village Foundation board. And with over 30 years of experience in Kemhill villages in Latvia and Norway, Vilnis believes that listening is a key of social connection. And the last participant in this discussion is Jānis Roze, chair of the board at Kemhill Village Roškalni, a socially active leader in Latvia who promotes initiatives for people with special needs and for seniors. And for over 8 years, Jānis had led Roškalni and working towards inclusive society. So, and also our gratitude to our supporters, the Norwegian embassy in Latvia, which facilitated this translation process of the film, and we believe that in the fall we could also demonstrate it on the big screen and have some discussion series around Latvia. And also, of course, thank you to Nordic Council of Ministers in Latvia, which is an opportunity to discuss in this tent here today. So, as I mentioned, the last part will be questions and answers, and now we could dive into our discussion and start with the first fragment of the film. It could be seen here. So please all attention to the screen.
Kom igjen, og så sjekker vi bare lyden.
Ja. Jeg var vel sånn 11 år eller noe sånt nå, tenker jeg. Da var jeg inne i en maskin som skulle skanne hjernen for å se hva som var galt. Faktisk første gang jeg kan huske at pappa har holdt meg i hånda. Det var skremmende, husker jeg.
Hva det som gjør deg annerledes enn andre da?
Nei, det vel noe som på en måte har skjedd oppi hjernen min. Hvor jeg blei annerledes. Her deler vi alt. Sorger, gleder, fiaskoer. Man merker liksom ikke så ofte at man annerledes her. Jeg føler liksom at jeg har blitt voksen, tror jeg, på en måte. På den lille tida jeg har bodd her. Jeg og Lasse, vi jo bestevenner. Hei! Hei, Ola! Går det bra? Føler meg også så full av liv hver gang jeg snakker med han. Det var jo som en istapp rett i hjertet. Takk, Lasse. Når han sa at han skulle reise, så begynner jeg å tenke på så ensom jeg må bli, liksom. Bli mer selvstendig, det noe jeg streber etter og noe jeg prøver å bli, men ta ting i små porsjoner. Hvis man har mislykkes en gang, så på en måte ikke alt over. Alle trenger vel hjelp en gang iblant, liksom.
Yeah, thank you for this trailer of the film. It's like a journey through all the film content.
Da skal jeg bare få
And now we can see the first part.
Bort lyden. Så kan du klappe.
Unnskyld.
Ja, det går fint. Du kan ta ett ordentlig klapp, og så skal jeg bare hente noe, og så kommer jeg inn, og så sjekker vi bare lyden.
Ja. Jeg begynte vel å tenke på hvorfor jeg egentlig hvorfor det gikk så tregt alt mulig på en måte. Hvorfor jeg tenkte mye saktere enn alle andre, hvorfor ikke jeg var den første til å rekke opp hånda, hva som liksom kunne være grunnen til det og alt sammen. Ja. Hvorfor jeg på en måte alltid var den tregeste i gymmen og
Hva det som gjør deg annerledes enn andre da?
Nei, det vel noe som på en måte har skjedd oppi hjernen min, hvor jeg blei annerledes. Vi bor i et kollektiv, du kan kalle det en sånt utvidet kollektiv. Her deler vi alt. Sorger, gleder, fiaskoer, jobben. Ja, vi jobber på verksteder. Først så har vi urteverksted og togverksted, gjestehus, butikken, gården, meieri, matforedling, gartneri, utegruppa, vaskeri, barnehagen, sykkelverksted, snekkeri, veveri. Noen har glemt bakeri. Og så det maleverkstedet. Alt det man her. Livet generelt. Man merker liksom ikke så ofte at man annerledes her. At det på en måte ikke noen forskjell på de som trenger hjelp og de som utøver hjelpen.
Yeah, thank you. In those first 6 minutes, we get some glimpse into the life in Vidaros and in this environment and community, which is known of its inclusive spirit and also slower pace of life and deep focus on equality and understanding. And my first question here will be to Ola. Ola, how does it feel to see yourself portrayed on the screen? And what do you hope people take away from these first moments about who you are?
It's a very interesting question. It's like me and Ragnhild, we just talked about it like a few minutes ago. And then in the beginning I didn't know really what Ragnhild wanted. So I was trying to play a character. But then I understood in the when time go, I understood that Ragnhild wanted Ola to tell his story as Ola, not as a character or as a other person. So she reminded me of like what the point with the movie was. It was really nice, and what people could get out of the movie is like I hope it's like people are like more not as different as some maybe think, and in the bottom everyone is like people in the same world and in the same like under the same planet.
Thank you very much. Yeah, and my next question to the record, this beginning of the film set the stage for themes like belonging and equality. What guided you, your choices, and how to introduce Ola and Vidaros community to the audience, and what message did you want to convey at the very first beginning and start of this?
So the way this all started was when I was a film student. I made a short documentary from Vidarosen. It's 10 years ago, actually. So I made this short film, and Ola, you were one of the characters in that short film. And I felt like I have to go back and film some more from this place, because I was so fascinated about the way you live in Vidarosen. I didn't know that these places existed in Norway or outside of Norway as well. So I was really fascinated about the way you lived, and mostly I liked all the people. So then I went back, started filming again, and it took me 8 years to finish this film. And I always filmed with you, Ola, but I didn't know in the beginning it was going to be a film about you. That was like, it just happened. And then what I want with the film, I think it's the same as you said, Ola, to show that, first of all, we can live in different ways, and this is also a way to do it. And it's not suitable for everyone, because it's an alternative lifestyle, but it's important to show. And mostly it's to show that we are all humans, like we have the same struggles and the same joy and that type of thing. And Ola and me were almost the same age, so things we talk about in the film, we feel it kind of the same mostly, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I can continue on the term the same, Can I ask you about, film has achieved remarkable success and you have screened it in a lot of countries. Maybe how does it feel about recognition of audience and the feedback of audience? Is it the same or is there some different reactions and feedbacks in different countries? Maybe from your experience.
Yeah. So first we started with the big tour in Norway when it was out in the cinemas 2 years ago. We traveled a lot around Norway. Yeah. And that was really nice. And when we started showing the film outside of Norway at different festivals, the response was the same as in Norway. People had the same questions, the same reactions. And I think that's kind of nice that the film, people outside Norway also get something out of the film. And to see that, it's the same questions, the same reactions. I really like that, actually. Yeah.
Like identifying with the same values on the same page.
Yes, and they are interested in the way of living. They're interested in Ola. How are you doing today? It always comes a lot of questions about you. So when I travel alone, I'm trying to answer for you. Yeah, but we're really happy about that outside of Norway, people also get something out of the film. Yeah.
Thank you. And I would like to bring in the broader context of Kemhill communities, maybe with Vilnis and Jānis. And the film introduces Vidrozen as a place founded on inclusion and respect. And also from the experience with the Kemhill communities, what makes, in the beginning to Vilnis, what makes this kind of environment so unique, and how does it shape someone like Ola's, as we see in Ola's life, as we see in the beginning of film?
Yes, I think. First of all, I want to say that I was absolutely thrilled when I met Vidros back in 1994 for the first time, and I would never join Kemhill community if it was a community for care providing the social care or something like that. That was a life. That was a community where we really wanted to share things we do together, we live together. As Ola says in the beginning, life in general, right? And this has always been, in a way, my ideal, and this was also a reason why we wanted to bring this impulse back to Latvia from Norway, in a way. But that's and this changes not just Ola. If I am one, and this inclusion, I think the last person usually we forget to include is ourselves. We do think we include everybody, working hard to include people, but I forgot to include myself. And this inclusion, both ways, this mutual inclusion, that is what really has. That's the whole key for me of success, in a way. If this works, then it works for everybody. Is it good?
Yeah. Jan, and how do you see the Latvian situation and maybe the way how Kemhill Roškalni become actually?
Yeah. As Vilnis said, we really wanted to be not the caregivers, and our positions, we try to be not the caregivers and clients, but the supporters. And I have feel many times when actually I have to be supported, and especially when our big living house burned, I get many support from our villagers. Of course, we have to work in a frame of the law and regulations. But if you look to this regulations flat and just dry, then you become a caregiver, and only when you put their humanity and really a wellness to hear each other then it happens. And that's how we really try to do this. It's not easy, but we have to manage it.
Yeah, thank you for this insight in the community. And maybe before we are going to our next part of the film, it's very important to understand that it's not about people with special needs or something. It's like environment which supports us, and environment where this inclusion is alive, not formal or not put on the page in the specific values. It's very, very, very important now. And maybe if I can ask for the next fragment of the film.
Perioder hvor jeg tenkte det. At jeg skulle ønske jeg ble en annen enn det jeg var. Det er vel faktisk første gang jeg nå sier det til noen, men faktisk det er sannheten. Men så ble jeg til meg, da. Og da må man bare gjøre det beste ut av det. Nå øver jeg altså på noe jeg skal fremføre for Elisabeth. For 70-årsfeiringen hennes. Fordi Elisabeth har gitt så mye til landsbyen i den tiden hun har bodd her. Og da er dette et bidrag fra meg som en takk for alt hun har gitt. Gratulerer med dagen. Hjertelig takk, Ola.
var så stor del av hvis jeg skulle spille.
Tusen hjertelig til alle sammen.
Har du lyst til å prøve det en gang til? Jeg kan være med hvis du vil.
Kanskje.
Vil du?
Ta den andre stemmen.
Skal jeg? Etter pausen? Eller?
Jeg vet ikke.
Skal vi spørre du når du gjør etter pausen? Ja? Skal jeg si det, tror du det?
Da vil jeg gjerne prøve igjen, og denne gangen med Carla, som lærte meg dette lille stykket. Jeg var nesten på gråten den første gangen. Når jeg måtte lukke igjen piano, så det var en fiasko. Da var det mørkt, altså. Guri malla. Var det bekmørkt? Fytterakker.
Jeg ble skikkelig inspirert av at du gjorde det en gang til.
Takk.
Det er veldig mange, tror jeg, som ikke ville gjort det en gang til.
Nei, jeg tror det kan ødelegge for veldig mange, da. Man kan kanskje ha feilet en gang, og ikke vil prøve igjen, på en måte. Hvis man har mislykkes en gang, så er på en måte ikke alt over. Man kan fortsatt gå på hesten igjen, og prøve igjen.
Yeah, thank you for this one, demonstration. And Ola, this fragment is incredibly, actually, personal. And you shared your feeling about being a burden, and then you wished to become someone else. But now you've come to this acceptance also of yourself. How did you reach this point of self-acceptance, and what did you mean? What did it mean to you to open up about these thoughts so honestly?
It meant a lot. I think it was like it has made me, from my point of view, a bigger person and a bigger, get a bigger understanding that life is just not about me, and that it's also people around who trying to support and trying to understand what's going on. And it's sometimes it could be still hard to share, and there's still a long way to go, I can see, but I'm starting to get also better with it, and starting to connect also with new people who are coming to Vidaråsen and living again the next year. And it's tough, but it's I think I started to get a little more a little more unselfish, maybe, starting to open up to the new people, and to be not some to try to share what my thought is, and because it's not, I think it's not fair. From my point of view, it's not fair for the new ones who are coming, that I'm just also being with myself, and try to open up, because they come there because they want to support and want to understand. And many people are considering working in this kind of area, right? And it's a good learning period this year, and it's also good to have Vilnis and those who are there for 10 years, 12 years, who could understand, who knows the system, who knows the persons better than the ones who are just there for 1 year. It's also good to have, but it's good to have some fresh blood also inside. Vidaråsen, it's good.
Yes, thank you. And I think you're really big person, and also this your story gives an inspiration to a lot of us to see how to overcome our difficulties. But maybe speaking of piano performance, how did you find the courage to try again after this first fiasco, as you called it?
Really, I can't. Until this day, I can't understand how I could, how I managed to, find this courage to go up and do it again. Because I'm not that kind of person who is, I'm a master of, giving it one shot, and if it's not working, I'm not trying again. Until that day. And from that day on, I'm starting to developing this kind of way of thinking that is not over. If it fails one time, it's not over. You could just continue trying and try to do the things you done wrong, do it better next time.
Yeah, thank you. And it could be great if any of us could borrow this ability to act like this. And Ragnhild, how did you choose to portray these vulnerable moments, and what did you hope viewers would feel seeing Ola's this transformation?
Yeah, so this piano scene, when you make documentary, you kind of dream of things like this to happen. So I was selfish way, really happy. Because I felt like, I'm at the right spot at the right time, because this is actually a big moment in your life. And so I was filming the first session, and when the break was, I was filming something else. But I heard what you said, Ola, because you had your microphone on, and I had my headset. So I was filming over here, and then I heard something on this side, Carla coming and asking you want to try again? So when you went into the piano again, I was so excited. I'm like, oh, are you going to do it again? But you didn't seem quite sure yet. So when you did it again, I was really happy for you, because it's a big inspiration. And I also think that when you said, Carla said, I can join you if you want, and you said, yes, you can. That's also a big thing. I don't think I would have done that. And that's also something you can, when people ask you to help, then you can say yes to that. So, and when I've been traveling with the film, I've also shown it to a lot of students, and they often talk about this scene, that it means something to people. So, yeah.
Yeah, as also we previously talked, also when we were watching a film in Roškan community, and then on the second day we also asked for the feedback of everyone was there. This scene was the most remarkable and most well known in this. But maybe if I can switch to Vilnis and Jānis about the Kemphill environment and how do this helps individuals to overcome this feeling of being a burden, and to way of wanting to be someone else, but not ourselves. Yeah, what's the helping mechanisms in how do you see it, looking your experience through all these years? What are the key issues?
I think Ola says it already in the beginning of the movie, that I started this shot, that I wanted to be somebody else for a long time. And this is absolutely familiar feeling for, I believe, everybody at a certain point. And another hand, we have this feeling wanting to be independent. I will manage. It's my life. I will manage. And then Ola says in the very end of the movie, which we are not showing, that actually I am independent because I live in community, because I have Carla who can help me and support me in the moment I need most. And this is my experience living all those years. Also myself, I just can speak about myself. That recently I did something very, very stupid, where actually I could even been thrown out from Vidarosen, if you want. But I got a chance to and lots of support and trust in me that I can. That was a stupid deed, but it wasn't me. And this trust gives you such a courage. It's such an encouragement. So it's in everybody's life. And it's, as I said, this does wonders if you really live and work together and have this awareness about each other. The miracles happen every single day. Now it's very idealistic.
Then maybe, Jāni, what should we apply to our system or a new way of thinking, how to make it real?
I want to keep this possibility to make mistakes, because as Ola said, that was the biggest moment of his life. What was there? There was Ola's mistake, but actually it's that's what everybody do. We do mistakes, and that's so natural, and it's a part of our growing. If we will not do mistakes, we will not get the result. And it's nice if you have around you the people that can support you, not digging you or judging you, but supporting. And I think this is so important for growing and so important to get result. Let everybody do mistakes.
Yeah, give some safe space to have mistakes and do one more time. But what do we need for that? Why we can't do that now? We are finding out that if someone do something wrong,
it's easy,
then
and from one hand it's easy, from other hand it's absolutely hard. Listen each other and try to just to listen and make a dialogue.
But how can we get this dialogue, for example, in social services? How? What are we lacking to have this experience or to have this practice in everyday life? You mentioned bureaucracy and the systemic approach and things like that. But how? What's the first step? How we can get further and start to change that? Or maybe Vilni, you can add something from your...
Help me, Vilnis.
Well, I did say in very beginning about this including oneself, and what I do, when I don't include myself, then I have all these systems out of me, and I tick all the boxes, and everything is done, but actually I haven't been part of it. And of course, this development today, which we have around us, it doesn't support necessarily this part. But to really meet oneself in those situations, and really, like Ola says, really to become who am I, like accept that's me. And we are on the way. There are many, many things happening in society everywhere in the world, honestly, if you look around. But we still also are in this movement of institutionalizing society. So it's too, and the only place I can start, it's with me. How do I meet the world? How do I greet the people? What is my inner images I carry with me? It doesn't sound much, but it's actually a lot. I don't know if I can give a better answer.
That makes me think about trust, and it's also needed to trust each other, to be me, and also to trust all our colleagues, all our parts of system, that they are doing their best.
And that is going back to this allowing to make mistakes. I have to allow to. That's the most difficult thing in communities usually, is to carry others' weaknesses. And this is, Zenta Maurinja says nicely that it's better to forgive 100 times than to not trust people at all. So it's tough.
Yeah, and maybe you have
and
to add,
also understand what's really needs another person, because many times we think what the other person needs, but actually we not always asking what do you need.
Just ask about your needs.
Give a space for talk. Give a space for that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But how can we learn to do that? How can we learn give space? Maybe I'm very practical in social field, so I can move step by step, and starting with that, it's like about general education, it's about special education for people in this work, or if we are making a plan now, we have to 3 points in the plan. Yeah, it sounds systemic, but maybe to start in practical way. Start with ourselves and start with...
Yeah, my experience was very interesting. I never saw such people 15 years ago. When first time I came to Camp Hill village, Roškalni, and I have different background, not a social work. but being there and see so truly taste of the life or meaningful life. And of course, there, as I said, you have to follow the regulations and laws, but you have to bring this humanity, and that's only way how it will not come to this institutionalization.
Yeah, to bring the humanity in front of everything. Yeah, it's very good.
And in villages, it's very easy to become, because every day you see our villagers in the work, during some nice events together, in free time, and then it's much easier to feel what actually need.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe we have any question from audience now. Yeah, yeah. There's no questions from audience. Okay, but then maybe we can make our as the time goes very fast. We could make our final remarks about everything we talked today, and also like a reflection maybe from the film and from insights. Yeah, maybe we can start with Ragnhild. You are ready.
We have a story from when we had the premiere of the film in Tønsberg, your hometown, and we can use the time to share that story. We like the story. Okay, over to you.
This is just a fantastic story.
Tell us.
It was like me and the ones who are like the leader of the biggest cinema in Tønsberg. We were we grown up like few houses from each other, so it was easy to like get an indoor into like the biggest cinema in Tønsberg. And then it was like the biggest like kino hall. In the cinema was like fully crowded of people.
450 or
I knew, but I didn't understood how could I know so much people. But it was always coming people I knew, and then it was like, I don't know if it was before the screening or after the screening. Then the leader of the cinema, he came, or he said that it was like 2 times that hall was like completely sold out.
Only 2 times in history.
It was, the first time was on 50 Shades of Grey, and the other time was on my movie. So that story we tell every time we
get the chance.
Every time we get the chance.
Yep. Well, it's a wonderful story, and yeah, it's the like as we talk, that means that discussions like this and films like this portraying this humanity, of course, it's very, very important. Maybe Vilni and Jani, you have your wrap-up remarks.
First thing what I learned from this movie, that every movie has incredible amount of premieres. I don't know how many I've been part of. But the main thing, I think the whole success and this touching thing of the movie is not because it's about a human being. And at the end of the day, we live all with the same questions, same challenges. One say, sometimes use the word people with special needs. No, we all have the same needs. So the ways of satisfying them might be special, but the needs is we share them, all of us. So it's difficult to remember that every day, every moment, all the time. But sometime it's nice to be reminded. So thank you for this movie. It was really great thing to happen to Widerøe and to whole Camphill movement in Norway, and now it's going very much beyond the country, so it's wonderful. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
And we hope we will have a premiere also in Latvia.
Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
what I wanted to say. I'm happy that we find a way how to translate this movie with Latvian subtitles, and we will do our best to try possibility to show for a bigger audience the movie. And welcome if there is somebody who wants to make movie about the Roškalni village. Welcome, because we have so much diamonds there.
Yeah, there is really special story, very special Roškalni story about all the history in Latvia, if someone is interested. As well as after this discussion, we will stay here, and if someone has some questions about Roškalni village daily life, we can answer also. But for the wrap-up of this discussion, maybe, I can finalize with such ideas that, of course, we have to carry other weaknesses, and it's very important. And, bring the humanity in front. But the first and the last, actually, today's discussion wish for each of us could be to find the way how we let ourselves to be ourselves, and to have some place and people, like, is it community or only a people to really and truly belong, and to let ourselves and have a courage to, in the situations when there is mistakes, we can try one more time, and we have enough resources and support around us that is together with us, and we can do it. So a lot of thanks to all the audience, and maybe some inside remarks from Roškalni people. Maybe you can also say something that you have. Yeah,
Mazāk kas fās, es jau gados.
Kaspars is feeling very good, and he's really enjoying it. Yeah, before Roškalni, lived in Rūja center, and now he is living in the Roškalni. Paldies, Kaspar.
Paldies tev.
Yep. Un Rūtai iedod mikrofonu.
Paldies tev.
Ja dzīvo Roškalni 21 gadi dzīvo.
Rūta is living in Roškalni for
Yeah,
21 years.
Strādāja papadamicā.
She's working in a paper workshop.
Skolā ir taina buicas. Dzīvo ilgi Roškalni.
And making working books for Waldorf schools in Latvia and in Scandinavia.
Man patika es lauka esmu, ja dzīvo Roškalni, ilgi dzīvo.
Yeah, Rūtiņa is really enjoying being in Roškalni.
Ja, mums ir govis, vistas ir cēli šī piedzība.
And there is a lot of cows and hens. And also chickens.
Yeah, mums ir ezes.
There is also a hedgehog in the Roškalni.
Yes, papam.
Donkey, not a hedgehog, sorry.
Mēs saucam loka mašīnu. Nesauc govs, mums ir mašīna. Lokam mašīnu saucam.
Yeah, and there is a milk machine for yeah. Well, yeah. Then it could be the final, and if anyone has some wish or final remarks, please have. Yep. But it's really last one.
Labdien, es esmu Sigita. Es nāku no Ogres, bet dzīvoju 2 gadus jau Roškalnos. 22. novembrī atnācu. Esmu cāļu mamma un esmu krustmāte 2 teliņiem. Un liela saimniecība mums ir. Arī ir vecs ēzelīts, kuram arī 21 sauc Kogo. Un mums ir 11 hektāri un ņemamies pa saimniecību. Man ļoti prieks vēlreiz cēsīs, jo man te dzīvo paziņas.
Paldies.
Paldies, liela.
So Sigita is telling that she's a chicken mom. She has a lot of chickens in her responsibility, and she's enjoying having also here in Cēsis. Okay, then thank you very much for being here.